I appreciate everybody give me the heads up on a request. I was on this one, but I think I'm like a day or two late, so my bad. A lot of new stuff coming out again this month. Taco Bell again dropped more new stuff. So this is a steak and poblano rolled quesadilla. I love poblanos. I think they're underrated. A lot of people don't use them in their burritos. I'm talking more like fast food type of joints. So it's a quesadilla they rolled up. They also have this new fan style menu, which is like basically literally what it sounds like, a bunch of fan created items. I didn't really do that, but I'm going to explain to you exactly what I did with this part. And before that, man, without further ado, let's get into this video. I'm going to start with my drink. I actually was up mad early today because I had to go to the DMV. So Taco Bell just opened like 5 minutes ago. I ain't joking with you. License renewals, man. So this is their Tropical Punch Energy Refresca. Supposedly this has 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is about what your basic energy drink has. Some of them are down by like the 140s, but most of them are around 200. Oh, that's good. This is fire. I'm an energy drink person. I usually drink about one a day. I know some people think that's bad for you. I still love you. Just let me live. Anyway, let's get into this one. Most important part, the steak and poblano rolled quesadilla. A quesadilla rolled up with steak, poblano, and cheese. I'm not sure what else is in here. Did I get some? Yeah, I got some of my Diablo Coño sauces. This thing feels pretty stuffed, which is good. You can buy this for $5.49, but you can also get this in the Discovery Luxe Box, which is $9. If you're just trying to get a meal at Taco Bell, I highly suggest getting the Luxe Box. You get a drink, a bunch of other items, as well as this for $9. It's a much better value thing than just buying this for $5.49. Poblano's dripping up out there. I like that. Okay. For a Taco Bell, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not a fan of Taco Bell, I'm not going to say, oh, you gotta go. But for people who know the Taco Bell vibe, I told y'all, I've been banging the drum for Taco Bell for like the last year. I feel like just been on a Linsanity run. They had that Live Moss thing, which they didn't invite me to. I would have liked to go. In case y'all got another one coming next year, where they rolled out all these new items that were coming out for next year. Fire sauce. I'm trying to see the light with the fire sauce because I'm a Diablo person. This is good though. But they, to me, they're at least attempting to give their menu a lot of different things. I've always complained that Taco Bell just kind of mix and matches ingredients, but they keep coming out with newer things. Poblanos are not normally on their menu, but I think they should be. Ton of steak in here, good amount of cheese, and as you can see, they're dripping out the side. They loaded up the poblano. I think it's like a poblano queso mix or something, but it's like really, really cheesy. Let me go with the Diablo and see what this is hitting on. Good amount of steak in here too. I didn't ask for extra anything. One more time with the both. Even if they don't keep this on the menu, I hope they keep the poblano, whatever the hell they call this. Look how much is in here, bro. In my car, too. It's very good. Even though I usually am a chicken over steak person at Taco Bell, I think the steak works really well in this. And this, to me, is probably one of the better items they've come out with in a while. And they've been dropping some heat recently. I really like this. If they have this in the Discovery Luxe Box, I'd get it all the time. And damn near ate the whole thing. One thing I'm not going to do is fake it. Y'all know, if I don't like something, it's like 2 bites, I'm done. If I like something, usually more than half. That should tell you all you need to know. I don't really like giving numerical ratings anymore, but some people still like it, so I'm just going to give you a proprietary number. This is a 9 for me on a fast food scale. That's gas, bro. I can't. Taco Bell, man, the run continues. Let me go to that festival next year, though. Taco Bell has their fan-style menu, which is basically what it sounds like. It's menu hacks made by fans of Taco Bell. So they have 3 or 4 that they've put out in their little rollout. But the reality of it is anyone can do it, and you can share it with your friends. How do you eat your Taco Bell? And I think that's more of the point of it. I've seen a lot of creators just doing those creations. 2 of them are vegetarian items. That's like, for me, me sitting here trying to judge vegetarian items when I would never order one just seems like whatever to me. So I did my own hacks. I did my version of what they like. So I got a crunch wrap, I got a taco, and I got a burrito. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you the King Strat's version. I'm going to try to find a way to share these if people want to do it, but I'm going to tell you what's on each and every one of them anyway. The crunch wrap I have gotten this way. Every Taco Bell video I buy a crunch wrap. So I'm going to go over this one to start. So how do I crunch wrap? First things first, I swap out the beef for the slow roasted chicken. I prefer that. I don't like the beef. I feel like it gets soggy. I add potatoes and guacamole, or I'll add french fries, but this time I did potatoes. And then I remove the lettuce. That's my style. You can do it however you want to. I tried to cut this with a fork, but it ain't gonna work. So I'm just gonna go in just like this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then I add Diablo sauce. Sometimes I will do their avocado salsa. But that is if I don't get the guac on here. But if you watch all my old Taco Bell videos, I almost always will put fries or potatoes in here. I feel like it makes the crunch wrap a lot heartier. If you want lettuce, put it back in. I personally don't care for it. But this right here, I didn't even care for crunch wraps until I started doing them this way. And that's why I always think it's important that if you like don't care about something, that means like try to hack the menu a little bit. Plus it makes it fun. Hell, that's kind of how I started the damn channel. Just like freestyling. Look how much I ate. That's heat too, bro. Heat. Try to hack your own crunch wrap or write your favorite combos. Maybe we'll do a series where y'all write what y'all like at certain places. We'll go back and try y'all orders. I think that'll be fun. Let's do it. Put your favorite fast food hack on here. Menu item. How you do it. If I see one that's fire, we'll try it out. Maybe we'll try a couple. So, I think that'd be dope. I can't stop eating this. Okay. That's higher. For a taco, let me show you what I do with mine. You're going to see a lot of fries and potatoes on my stuff. I love their potatoes and fries. So, this is the double stacked taco, but again, I sub for the chicken. I just prefer the chicken over most things. You can do the steak or whatever, but the seasoned fries, the Diablo sauce, and lettuce. Off. Not lettuce, but lettuce off. But that Frank's Red Hot Diablo sauce, I put that on here. Even though I know it's limited edition, that's what I would do. I really hope they bring back that one packets of hot sauce they had from last year. That was so good. Petition to just make fries and potatoes instead of lettuce on all their stuff. You'd rather have lettuce than a fry, or both. This is so good. Let me go. I don't even need any extra sauce on here because it's got that Frank's Red Hot all throughout it. They didn't do it on a crunch wrap, and I was surprised because when I had it last time, I was like, they should crunch wrap that. Absolute heat. I'm glad they did this because now I just get to go to Taco Bell and make stuff that I like. So this has probably been my favorite Taco Bell order I've had in a while. Because the poblano thing I really like. Y'all can take that crispy chicken stuff you had. You don't need that. More of this. I'm with that. And finally, I did do one of their vegetarian items just because I did want to try something. I know some of you don't eat meat. And I thought this one was a pretty cool one. So this is the cheesy bean and rice burrito. But they do easy beans on theirs, which is why I was like, oh, that's a great idea. Because I don't like when they do too much beans on Taco Bell stuff. And they added pico, fiesta strips, and avocado ranch into here. See what we got. It's in my mustache? Oh my goodness, it's in my mustache, bro. I felt that one. Excuse me. I'm not editing this either. Because y'all be like, oh, how did he not notice that? I'm just going to stop and do it right on camera from now on. Fool me. Anyway. I am actually surprised at how good this is. The biggest thing that makes this, the Fiesta Strip rice combo, is something that I love at Taco Bell. But they went easy beans, so I taste them, but it's not just mush in the burrito. So this thing actually holds up really well. And then you got that pop of that lime and avocado from the ranch. Other than the vegetarian crunch wrap, which they use black beans, I think is pretty good too. This might be my favorite vegetarian item at Taco Bell. This is a very good. Whoever made this, they didn't put the names or I didn't see it. This is a dope combo. I'm gonna put a little fire sauce on this. I would actually eat this. Y'all, if you watch any of my, I can even go back to when I was doing eating challenges. I ate 20,000 calories at Taco Bell. And no, I'm not doing it no more. Okay? That's how my face was all fat that year. And people think I'm on Ozempic now because I stopped eating like a jerk. Anyway, yeah. In that video, I ate one of each item at Taco Bell. 20,000 calories. I think it was like 12,000 something. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. The hardest part was eating. I had to eat a bean burrito. And I struggled through the whole thing. I was like, oh, this is so disgusting. And I don't really like their bean items. But this, with the extra, the only thing I would do, for me personally, I would get this exact same combo and just add chicken. Because I feel like it's missing that. But all the other combinations with the Fiesta strips is dope. So if you're like a vegetarian, I would try this one. I'm going to give this an 8, which is crazy. I would never order an item at Taco Bell without meat in it. And I'm here telling you, like, if you don't, you're like a bean burrito person, try this combo. Nice job with that one. This was probably the most enjoyable rollout that Taco Bell had. I love when they do like people-specific orders. It doesn't have to be like a celebrity. It could just be anybody. I think it's really dope to see how people customize their Taco Bell. I am a customizer myself when it comes to fast food, so I really love trying that. I didn't do all the vegetarian stuff just because I thought I wanted to show you my customs. But the steak and poblano burrito is a dope rollout. I was one of the people that liked that Mountain Dew Baja Blast Pie. Blast Pie. Some people didn't, some people did. I saw people were very on the fence. I've always said I'm a fan of what Taco Bell does in fast food because at least they're trying to innovate and at least they try to do different things. They also had a thing I did a whole video on, which was like you can tell them how much money you want to spend and they'll pick out an order for you and you can mix and match from there. It's good. Like, do stuff like that. You know, they have that value menu. You can come to Taco Bell. The deluxe box is very cheap compared to most places. They actually give you a drink with a combo. Oh my goodness. So I give credit where it's due. I was very off Taco Bell, especially pre-YouTube. But getting here and having to review new items, it gives me a chance to just go to restaurants that I normally wouldn't care to go to or want to. And some of them have had huge turnarounds. Habit Burger was another one. Recently, Smash Burger, which I've hated for like the last 15 years, is another one. Taco Bell, I never hated it, but I was always like, I'll only eat it if I was a college kid at 2 a.m. And now I'm actually like, for fast food, I like it. Chipotle is another one, which I used to despise, and now it's at least mid for me. So you get the idea, but I thought this was really fun. I hope we do this. And like I said, if you have a hack at a fast food place that I live near, maybe we'll do videos like every once in a while, retry your orders and see what they're hitting on. I'll rate your orders, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we will be back tomorrow with more content. Men of Hand Signs, they made it to YouTube.